Matt Honen's life looked pretty good on screen. In one tab of his browser were pictures of his new baby girl. In another, streamed the tweets from his thousands of Twitter followers. As a reporter for Wired magazine in San Francisco, he was living an urbane and connected life and was as up-to-date on technology as anyone. Still, he had no idea his entire digital world could be erased in just a few keystrokes. Then, one August day, it was. His photographs, emails, and much more all fell into the hands of a hacker, stolen in just minutes by a teenager halfway around the world. Honen was an easy target. We all are. Honen recalls the afternoon when everything fell apart. He was playing on the floor with his infant daughter when suddenly his iPhone powered down. Perhaps the battery had died. He was expecting an important call, so he plugged the phone into the outlet and rebooted. Rather than the usual startup screen and apps, he saw a large white Apple logo and a multilingual welcome screen inviting him to set up his new phone. How odd. Honen wasn't especially worried. He backed up his iPhone every night. His next step was perfectly obvious. Log into iCloud and restore the phone and its data. Upon logging into his Apple account, he was informed that his password, the one he was sure was correct, had been deemed wrong by the iCloud gods. Honen, an astute reporter for the world's preeminent technology magazine, had yet another trick up his sleeve. He would merely connect the iPhone to his laptop and restore his data from the hard drive on his local computer. What happened next made his heart sink. As Honen powered up his Mac, he was greeted with a message from Apple's calendar program advising him his Gmail password was incorrect. Immediately thereafter, the face of his laptop, its beautiful screen, turned ashen gray and quit, as if it had died. The only thing visible on the screen was a prompt. Please enter your 4-digit password. Honen knew he had never set a password. Honen ultimately learned that a hacker had gained access to his iCloud account, then used Apple's handy Find My Phone feature to locate all of the electronic devices in Honen's world. One by one, they were nuked. The hacker issued the remote wipe command, thereby erasing all of the data Honen had spent a lifetime accumulating. The first to fall was his iPhone, then his iPad. Last, but certainly not least, was his MacBook. In an instant, all of his data, including every baby picture he had taken during his daughter's first year of life, were destroyed. Gone, too, were the priceless photographic memories of his relatives who had long since died, vanquished into the ether by parties unknown. Next to be obliterated was Honen's Google account. In the blink of an eye, the 8 years of carefully curated Gmail messages were lost. Work conversations, notes, reminders, and memories wiped away with the click of a mouse. Finally, the hacker turned his attention to his ultimate target, Honen's Twitter handle, @Matt. Not only was the account taken over, but the attacker used it to send racist and homophobic rants in Honen's name to his thousands of followers. In the aftermath of the online onslaught, Honen used his skills as an investigative reporter to piece together what had happened. He phoned Apple tech support in an effort to reclaim his iCloud account. After more than 90 minutes on the phone, Honen learned that he had just called 30 minutes prior to request his password be reset. As it turns out, the only information anybody needed to change Honen's password was his billing address and the last 4 digits of his credit card number. Honen's address was readily available on the Whois internet domain record he had created when he built his personal website. Even if it hadn't been, dozens of online services such as whitepages.com and Spokeo would have provided it for free.